We are slaves, we want freedom. If Hindus are in the majority, they will be the ones to make the government and laws. So what will Muslims do then? At Pakistan's railway stations, every train that stopped would be filled with corpses. After so many sacrifices, when Pakistan was finally created, war broke out. The dark history of Pakistan begins with the oppression of a spice-selling company and reaches its climax when a general refuses to obey the orders of Quaid-e-Azam. In the early 19th century, a trading company called the East India Company was quietly tightening its grip on the land of India. At first, it came only for trade, but slowly it began to focus more on politics than business. Conspiracies, deception, and the game of power. This resulted in the Mughal emperors losing the greatest power in the subcontinent. In the War of Independence of 1857, Hindu and Muslim soldiers together raised the banner of rebellion against the East India Company, but this uprising failed. After that, the British government directly took control of India. Both Hindus and Muslims became slaves in British India. Hindus, being in the majority, managed to have some say in politics, but Muslims, weak and fewer in number, were far more vulnerable and fearful. In this climate of fear, on December 25, 1876, a child was born in the Karadar district of Karachi, Muhammad Ali Jinnah. That was the day the first chapter of Pakistan's history was written. Time passed, and the feared outcome came to pass. The Hindu majority began to suppress Muslims in politics. In 1885, the Indian National Congress was formed supposedly for the rights of all, but in reality, it became the voice of the Hindu majority. Initially, Jinnah supported Hindu-Muslim unity and joined the Congress, but soon realized that the Hindu leadership was not willing to acknowledge the political and economic rights of Muslims. This bitter truth marked the beginning of Pakistan's dark history. Muslims realized that if they did not unite, they would be wiped out. That is why in 1906, the All India Muslim League was founded to protect the political rights of Muslims. Gradually, Jinnah became its central leader. We are slaves, we want freedom. This reality was sinking in for the Muslims. In 1930, Allama Iqbal presented the idea of a separate homeland for Muslims, and on March 23, 1940, the Lahore Resolution was passed, clearly stating that an independent state should be established in the Muslim-majority areas of the subcontinent. After that, Muslims suffered oppression for 7 years. Hindus, Sikhs, and the British tried every possible way to intimidate them. Homes were burned, jobs were taken away, and people were murdered. But the Muslims remained steadfast. Finally, on August 14, 1947, Pakistan came into being. But at the time of independence, a horrifying scene spread everywhere. Many trains arriving at railway stations carried not passengers but corpses. People were leaving their homes and migrating to Pakistan, but along the way, caravans were attacked. Men, women, and children were all mercilessly slaughtered. When these trains reached Pakistan, there was no sign of life inside them. Only silence, the stench of blood, and a chilling story of sacrifice. After 1.5 to 2 million people were killed, Pakistan was finally free. But then, a general's mistake ruined everything. People had barely begun to celebrate their freedom when war broke out in Kashmir. Kashmir was one of over 560 princely states in India that, after independence, had to choose to join either Pakistan or India. Kashmir was a Muslim-majority state, but its ruler, Maharaja Hari Singh, was Hindu. He wanted to join India, while the people wanted to join Pakistan. When local tribal fighters entered Kashmir to strengthen the anti-India movement, the Maharaja panicked and sought military help from India. India set a condition: they would only help if Kashmir acceded to India. The Maharaja signed the accession papers, and thus the Indian army entered Kashmir. They immediately attacked Srinagar. Quaid-e-Azam ordered Pakistan's British General Douglas Gracey to attack the Indian army, but Gracey refused. When the Indian army had already strengthened its position in Kashmir, Gracey finally attacked. This delay cost the lives of many Pakistanis. It is a dark chapter filled with betrayal and injustice. What do you think about this? Tell us in the comments and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you.